Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Homestead Sunday. This is Ryan here, filling in for Dyer Family Farms tonight, and alongside me is, of course, my brother Keith. Howdy, everybody! Hey! Today, today we're going to explore something very close to all of our hearts: growing community and self-sufficiency. So we'll wait and see if anybody jumps. There's a few people jumping in. I'm starting to see the numbers tick over. Everybody's been over there with Wild Huckleberry and other places. So hope they followed the link that was in the chat and came on over to join us there. But anyway, so welcome in. Later this week, September 26th and 27th, Oklahoma Homestead Rendezvous in McAllister. 4 days and a wake up, man, to the actual event. We got to move quicker than that. So, yeah, um, anyway, Homestead Rendezvous, McAllister, gathering of people passionate about homesteading, my friend. Uh, learning old skills, sharing new ideas. We're going to dig into that and why it matters and chat, y'all can be in. Hey, there's Chris. Speaking of Oklahoma Homestead Rendezvous, uh, howdy, Chris.
Hello, Chris.
Hey, Lost Monkey Bongo. Who you invading my phone? Welcome in.
Surprise!
Surprise. Here it is. We are having a good time tonight already. I can see it.
Yeah.
Yep. For those who jumping on now and knows we're in the other chat, we're filling in for Dyer Family Farm tonight. Jack and Dina, we're traveling down to a family. Hey, Robbie, Wild Huckleberry, traveling down to a family event and just wasn't going to be able to make it back home in time. So we'll see if they jump in on the chat later, jump in on the live stream. But anyway,
There's
uh,
nothing like getting a last minute text. Oh,
oh,
by
I
the way,
know. Yeah, I know.
and to answer Robbie, actually, I had heard it just before I clicked on your live, and I hadn't even replied back to Ryan yet. So yeah, I mean, it's like, man, I don't even have time to put my makeup on or nothing.
Yeah. Yeah, that was hey Rach, what's up? You're watching. Oh, you got Uncle Sassy there. Okay. All right. What's up,
Watching.
Sass? But anyway,
Yeah.
yeah.
So,
Uh,
yeah, we got some information. Now, Rachel Gravely is our niece, but
yeah.
our brother Scott, is down in Houston or somewhere in that vicinity with my niece right now, and he'll be traveling up on
Wednesday.
Wednesday, right? Yeah,
Wednesday. Yeah.
he'll be
Yeah,
traveling
Wednesday.
up on Wednesday, and he'll be rolling out with us on Thursday
Right.
to the Oklahoma Homestead Rendezvous. He will be there to.
Assist.
Why didn't we invite that guy anyway?
Well, he started in on Sasquatch stories, and we said we're in Sasquatch country, so he's got to come. So
Oh,
so I
okay.
mean,
Yeah.
hey, from Roscoe. Hey, there's Dyer Family Farm jumped on. Hey, Jack. Hey, Dina. But anyway, and hey, Joey Bartlett. And glad to see you in. And so yeah, so tonight, is we've got a little bit of something just in case. Last week we didn't have anything put together. It was just kind of like boom, let's go. And anyway, we said I said let's put something together so we at least have a couple of talking points to drive conversation. But of course, chat drives the conversation all the time. The link is up on the top up there. Let me pin that. The link is up on the top of the chat there. I can repost it again, as a matter of fact. Let's see. I'll put it down here at the bottom. And anyway, see if we can. Yeah, there we go. So anyway, so yeah, we're there, and so you can follow that link if you want to get up on panel with us and hang out. And uh, the link is enabled if you want to link your channel to the live stream. You can link in on your channel and it'll live stream on your channel. What's up? What's up, bro?
Yeah. So
Coming into us on
for those of
Facebook.
you guys who don't know, we call him Scott, but it's under Robert S. Huggins over there, or
Yeah,
Huggins S. Robert.
Robert. I think he's just saying he wants a hug. That's what I'm getting out of that. I don't know.
Huggins S. Roberts, right?
Yeah.
All
But
right.
anyway,
Some people are beggars. I don't know.
right.
So, anyway, yeah, he'll be with us for the entire rendezvous,
Yep.
and Not sure what I'm going to have him doing. He'll either be manning. We may not
Mr.
have
P.
Mr. P with us this time.
Yeah, he's
His job has got him kind of like, they may
in
need him.
limbo. Yeah. He's
Limbo.
yeah, there's a company they work with that they contract and to and they were supposed to be wrapped up on something for a shutdown, and now they're saying they're not sure if they're going to make it. So
Right.
he's 50-50. So I'm hoping by Tuesday to know for sure. But if we'll have Mr. P with us, it'd be, it's either going to be the Four Horsemen or it's going to be the Three Amigos. I don't know.
Yeah.
So,
So,
yeah.
yeah, something a little bit interesting that's been on my mind.
Well,
Um,
tell me about it.
Ryan and I are going to be trying something completely new,
Yeah.
and it'll be a smashing success or it'll just be smashing. I don't know.
Yeah. So I'd say it's either going to work really well or it's going to be an utter just
Yeah. So
disaster.
what
But
we,
it's a
so
train
we,
wreck, and you get to stand there and watch.
yeah, it may be a train wreck. Yeah. So either way, it should be entertaining, right? Um,
Jack, we're
so-
definitely going to promote Rendezvous.
oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
And so what we're going to try to do is something we've never done before, and
Yeah.
that's go live, just like game day
At
at
ES.
the Oklahoma Homestead Rendezvous
Yep.
on both Friday and Saturday,
Yep.
from
So,
opening to closing, and we'll just keep it running for that entire time, doing giving people a taste of what's going on out there, showing
yep.
the excitement, showing the vendors, showing people,
Now,
and the speakers and
well,
that sort of thing, and
now we're not. Yeah. So say no, we're not going to give away the actual speakers in their event or the demonstrations because that's something you got to come out there to get. But being able to sit down with those people on the set, talk to them, talk to whoever really wants to just kind of stop in and hang out if we don't have somebody already on set, and yeah, kind of have a more of a celebratory. Kind of make it a good time for everybody and a good time for us. We're going to be down Thursday, Jack. It's what time we're going to be down to set up. But anyway, hey, my green thumbs, how's it going? And
see ya.
yeah, and
Uh,
so yeah, that's something that we kind of over the weekend this week and trying to figure out what we were going to do. We see, we kind of kicked around some ideas, and that's what we came up with. So it's either a really good idea or we shouldn't be
It's a
thinking
really bad one, right? I've said that all my life is that, hey, I got an idea and nobody's ever thought of it before, and it's really a very good one, or it's a terrible idea. That's why nobody else is doing it.
Yeah.
So
So, speaking of Rendezvous, let's talk about what we know about Oklahoma Homestead Rendezvous. Quick facts. When and where? September 26th and 27th, 2025, at the Southeast Expo Center in McAllister, Oklahoma. The hours are 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. each day. Entry is for the public is $15 for adults. Chris, you're in chat. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think you said was it $5 or $6 for the kiddos. And what age? What age is the break between kid and there? Lone Cross Scotty. We feel better. We know who. Although Lost Monkey Bongo, I think we could have a good time with. So I don't
or
know.
check your pockets,
Or
aka
check your pockets. Yeah.
aka
But anyway,
Bongo.
the purpose and theme is to bring knowledge from the past into the present, so folks can be prepared for the future. So bringing the past to the present for the future. It's about self sufficiency, sustainable living, and learning practical homesteading skills. And Tracy, you changed your dog on YouTube handle more times than anybody I know. You're as bad as Scotty, I think. $5 for 12 and under. Okay, Chris said that $5 for 12 and under. Yeah, we see chat, we see comments, and we're like, is that Tracy or is that somebody else?
Yeah, I kind of had a feeling that it might be Tracy, and
Yeah,
so I was kind of reserving it, but I didn't want to call her Tracy till I got
it's we
verification.
were wrong. Yeah,
My green thumbs correct us if we're wrong about that. I
yeah.
think
But
we're right.
anyway,
Yeah.
Robbie said it was Hi Tracy. Said Hi Tracy. So anyway,
Oh, okay.
uh,
Oh,
anyway,
like
what?
he's the only Tracy in the entire world, right?
Apparently, I come up with some good names. 3 channels are enough. Yeah, Scotty said. Yeah, no kidding. uh,
Yeah.
no kidding. We do good to keep up with one. But
I know, but
anyway.
the way he sneaks up on you with that
I
stuff,
know, man. I'm going to tell you the other day when he came in when he came in the other day, it was like it took me a minute, but I clicked on him and said, it's Scotty. He's hiding out. But
he's
anyway, here's
he's a
what we can
beast.
expect at the rendezvous. A good
Okay,
time.
head
Uh,
on.
Speakers and demonstrators on topics like food preservation, rainwater management, animal husbandry, etc. Vendors, small businesses, farm vendors, artisans, equipment service providers useful for homestead living. And of course, food and family activities, food trucks and goods, live music, family friendly fun. I know we've got a bounce around inside the event. We also got pony rides for the kids. And it is just it's going to be a good time. There's music festival Friday night. I don't know all the bands, but I do know they've got five different entertainers Friday evening.
When does that
So
start, bro?
I think after at 6 or 7 Friday
Okay,
evening uh, after the event's closed for the day. That'll be outside there. So anyway, so that'll be a good time for people who are into that and want to do that and hang out. So yeah, Robbie said it helps that when she comments, it's my Green Thumbs, Ohio.
right. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Tracy brought in a few people from Ohio. I think we've got 2 or 3 that watch occasionally from that area. So I think she brought in some friends. So that's yeah. Anyway, that's what's going on with Rendezvous. And man, you'll have to go onto the on the Facebook to Oklahoma Homestead Rendezvous to get the list of speakers. It's a pretty good list of speakers. Hey, Ed Kirkpatrick, and we wish you could attend too.
yep.
Um, he said, "Howdy, y'all. Wish I could attend. We wish you could too. And
One of these
yeah,
days.
one of these days in the future, we'll see. And we know we'll see you in 180 days at Okie Homestead Expo. So
Right.
yeah, because he informed us earlier, Keith, that it was 100 on the chat. It's 180 days. So
That don't even seem real.
I know, right?
Yeah,
I'm focused on the next 4 days.
exactly.
But yeah, it's going to be a good time. Um,
Yeah. So some of the other things that we're working on right now
yeah,
is making our setup
mobile.
faster
Oh, very.
because one of the things that stops us from being able to do it or makes it so difficult for us is that we always have to come in, especially whenever you're traveling, you have to come in a day early to set things up. And so but the worst part about setup is breakdown at the
I
end of
guarantee.
a tiring day. It's
Yes, you've been
crazy.
there. You're tired, you're exhausted, and then you got 2 to 3 hours of tearing down equipment, putting it in the trailer, getting packed up before you can get out of there. And anything we can do to loosen that. Anyway, there's Chris has it in the comments there. The people who are playing at the music festival. So it's Hunter Lane at 6, Country Junction at 7, Gerald Rowland at 8, Ava Rose Johnson at 9, and Ray Lynn White at 10. So
Wow.
all evening long there. So
We're talking
yeah.
all
Yeah.
day
And
long.
and I agree, Jack. We've got to get Ed there in the future. We've got
Oh
to
yeah.
get Ed down to Rendezvous. And I think, I think when he gets moved back to when he does get moved out here in this part of the country, we'll be seeing a whole bunch of Ed. So
Yeah.
anyway, and we'll
Yeah.
love that. So and Red Dirt Rooster Road, who's up next after us at 8, said they'll be there Friday morning. So awesome. Be looking forward to
Okay.
seeing you
Awesome.
guys. But
Yeah. So,
yes,
by the way, you guys stop over by the set. The set will
yeah,
be on the everybody where everybody else is at this time. It's not going to
yeah,
be upstairs. So stop by and sit down with us because, like we said a little bit earlier, we are going to be trying to do like a game day. It's going to be an all day live
yep.
reporting from the Oklahoma Homestead Rendezvous. So, um, anyway, and not only that, but um, I think that we're going to try to get the speakers if we could.
Yeah. Yeah, Chris, pay close attention here. Chris is here.
Chris, I should have tickled your ears with this first, probably, but
Yeah, yeah. Just saying.
yeah, sorry, it's
Yeah.
live in front of 5 people. I'm just kidding.
11. Hey, 11.
7. Yeah. So, um,
Of our closest friends. So I'm in
but if we can arrange to get the speakers on right after, maybe 15 minutes after or something like that, or whenever they get an opportunity, but to come by the set and talk about, what their topic was. Now they don't have to go through their entire spiel or anything like that, but to see how it went and let people know what it was about.
Hey! Look at
Yeah,
this. We got our
family.
sister in here.
Wow, I
What?
feel
Look at this.
special today.
Man, what's going on? Hello,
Yeah,
brothers. That's our sister Tanya, who lives in the Houston region down there. Anyway, hey, Delighted Acres, good to see y'all in. Good to see y'all guys. And yeah, everybody's in. But yeah, our sister jumped in. Man, I don't know what to do with that. That's
hi Tanya.
hi, Tanya. Tanya.
The truth
Uh,
is we didn't really
oh
call her Tanya when we were growing up. Yeah, I'm
no,
gonna bust you out.
live
You know,
from Rendezvous. Oh, Rendezvous. It's the Farm to Table Show starring Uncle Yeti. Hey, listen, we got to
yeah.
get you in a Yeti suit, man. I'm gonna tell you.
Oh, you know who has one?
Shayla with and them
Shayla
with her.
Drury has one.
Yes. Hey, hey, Donald and Lisa. Good to see you guys.
Good to see you, Donna and
Uh,
Lisa.
yeah, yeah,
Um,
yeah. I know. I
so
thought about that.
I
uh,
don't know how big that one is because Scott's taller than
no,
we are.
I don't think it would work. He's a
Yeah,
rather tall fella. But
yeah. So what I
uh,
was saying is to Chris is that if it's okay with you to get maybe have a little powwow with the speakers prior to the day start to see if they can stop by and introduce themselves to the audience on the farm to table set.
uh, oh, her
Renee,
Renee. Yeah, I'm
I'm
sorry,
sorry.
I'm sorry, Tracy. Yeah, her name is Renee, middle name. So we just called her Renee or Nay growing up, and so when people started calling when somebody says Tanya, we're like, who,
Yeah,
who?
exactly.
But she's hereafter known. She said, yeah, hereafter known as
Oh,
Sister Squatch. So
Sister Squatch.
yeah.
I thought you were just saying instead of Sasquatch, it's a Sis Squatch.
uh,
Uh,
in Boston, Tanya sounds like Tanya. Uh,
right. That's
Tanya, 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 Tanya.
right. Tomato,
We
tomato.
Hey, listen, we got something coming out in the video pretty soon, and I ain't gonna say who, and I ain't gonna say anything more than this, but I can't even do it with a straight face. We gotta stop the oligarchy,
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
man.
Who anybody out there can guess with that one imitation of the person that's going to be talking. Put it over in chat. I'd be interested
Yeah,
if
if you want,
anybody
we gotta
guess
stop the
who.
oligarchy. We gotta stop the oligarchy.
Yeah. So anyway, I really enjoyed part of that is getting together with those speakers afterwards
Oh
because
man, that's
you
so
get
much
into
fun.
some interesting conversations. Some of them turn quite political
Yeah,
and are very relevant conversations in today's you know environment.
yeah,
But then and other times you just get to have just a good little visit with people, and there's no telling
right.
what comes out with those things. So
But anyway, Bernie. See, Ed knew who it was. It was Bernie.
see that.
Yeah, Ed got Bernie. So yeah,
Good job, Ed.
good job.
Somebody in this audience is paying attention.
There you go.
Yeah.
They've heard that before somewhere.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah.
But
So
anyway,
listen, we've got a link up there if anybody wants to join
yeah,
us.
if you, yeah, there's one pinned at the very top. If you want to join us on panel,
You know,
absolutely, feel free to
it's
jump
free
on
for
in.
all here, man. Free
Yeah,
for
man,
all.
I'm telling you, we believe me, we love company. Uh,
Misery loves company, is what you
yeah, I
said.
don't know about all that, but anyway, but I tell you what, those that are going, if you're going to the rendezvous, um, you know, maybe drop in chat, kind of like what's something you most want to learn, or what's something you're hoping to get out of that trip. So let us
Yeah.
know something over there, because I mean, you know, we want to know. I mean,
And listen, you will have a chance to get on with us whenever we are interviewing those speakers, and we will
yeah,
be monitoring chat during the time that we're live all day long. So
yep,
if you guys have a question for that individual, or if unfortunately you're not able to be here, we're going to do our best to give you a taste of what it's like to be there. So
Jack
you
asked. Jack said, "Are you sure Ed didn't use the Google machine?" Maybe.
uh, I'm not sure, but I think he's pretty sharp, to be honest.
I think he's on. I think he's on point. Chris said she wants to meet everyone this year. Good luck.
Yeah, good luck. Good luck.
But
So,
yeah, unfortunately, that's the life of the event coordinator, the event manager, whatever you want to call it. They're usually pulled about 100 directions, and
yeah,
so
coordinating don't stop the day of the event, right?
no.
Yeah,
So
sure.
yeah, so it's yeah. Just make sure when you if you see, oh hey wait, we got Foghead too. What? No
No way.
way.
Hey, Casey.
Foghead. What's it? KC5 SOV. All right.
Casey.
Yeah, that's our brother-in-law. Yeah. So
Yeah,
I'm
and
gonna
of
have
course,
Robbie in. Robbie's in. Hey Robbie.
Rob.
Hi guys.
Hey.
Hey, thanks for
Yeah.
joining.
Yeah. Come on
Sounded
in. We got
good
a little
tonight.
family reunion going on over here in chat. So
I'm telling
Yeah,
you.
really.
Yeah.
but
Wow.
anyway, I
So,
feel honored. I don't know. Yeah.
We didn't
But,
invite you guys. I'm just kidding.
No, you're always welcome. It's just our time's usually not your time.
Yeah.
But
So, yeah, KC5SOV, you'll see that that's his name over there.
That's his
Foghead is what they call him. And there's a story behind that. Is because, and correct me if I'm wrong, his real name is Dan.
Dan, yeah, you don't know your.
Yeah, if I had a picture of him, to me he kind of reminds me. Was it the Geico guy? He was riding motorcycle with the sidecar and all of that kind of stuff. That's what he kind of reminded me of. But anyway, but Foghead was because he used to work on foghorns for a long time for a company.
The fog beacon, the beacons, the big lights, and all that. Yeah, on the bridges and stuff. They built those, and anyway, he had one in his backyard. One of those lights that would light up his backyard. It was pretty cool. But anyway, that's Foghead, which always makes me think of Fog Hat, the band, every time I read it. But anyway, the KC5 SOV, that's his ham.
Yeah, that's his ham radio.
That's his ham radio thing. But anyway, so yeah, that's our cool. He's our. I don't know how to describe Dan. Jack of all trades. I mean, eclectic. That's the word, I guess. Yeah, he gets it. He likes it. It's always entertaining.
He's got a beard that almost goes down to his belly button. I don't know if it really goes that far, but it's a big beard.
He's a bearded man. So, Robbie, how's things going?
It's good. It's hot still here in Arkansas, but
well,
I mean, you're in Arkansas too. So.
Yeah, all mine. I looked over here on my computer screen, and it just said humid. That's the most accurate weather forecast I've ever seen. Humid.
Right. I was just going to look and see. It's it's 7:30 at night, and it's still 85 degrees. So.
Jack said he's looking forward to meeting Chris. So I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute. Hang on. Let the party's just getting started here. All right. There he is on the drive.
Oh, driving.
He's in the cab cam, bro. Are you
cab
jealous?
cam? I know.
What's up, y'all?
Yeah.
There's Jack.
I'm backing up right now out of my sister's driveway.
Oh, well, there you go. So you're not far from the house.
No, that's bad. That's not bad.
Anyway. How is Billy doing?
She's good. She's good. She went with me to Texas today for a family event.
Oh, okay.
We get to do it again in 2 weeks.
Yeah, get to do it again in 2 weeks, man.
Yeah, today was a baby shower. Next 2 weeks is family reunion.
Dan, Jack, we got to figure out how to get you frequent flyer miles on that vehicle. So I mean, that's
right.
Well, I'm telling you, last week we was in Oklahoma City, and this week in Texas. So
busy man.
But you sound better, Jack.
That's just what I was about to say.
I'm feeling better.
So Saturday.
Next weekend we're gonna be
That's
in
right.
McAllister.
Looking forward to it. Yeah. I heard, played the weather report Saturday morning on our show, and I could hear the allergy. I could hear that sinus stuff in you, and I'm like, oh my gosh, because I just got over it myself.
Oh man, yeah,
It's like, man,
it hit me like a brick Wednesday.
I guarantee it. We come back off of Ozarks, and exhausted from that anyway, and then I proceeded to work a 75-hour work week, and it just had me so whooped down that them allergies and that stuff just got all over me. So
Dina even guest spoke on Daily Bible and Coffee with Jack.
Wow, look at that. You got Dina up that early in the morning?
Wow.
Man.
She got up and volunteered to read for me. Robbie, I'm not hearing you, man.
Oh, sorry. I was telling Sonia something. I was muted.
There you go.
But yeah, Dina did it, and it was much better
2
than the
days
computer.
in a row. That's what I'm glad you said so, because that encouraged me.
All right.
So,
but anyway, our sister said Dan is the eclectic Sasquatch, and
yeah, this is the theme right now. Is we've got a whole Sasquatch thing going on.
And Scotty came in with a hashtag Electra Squatch.
Squatch.
Yeah, it's one of the weird texts that started the other day with our brother Scott and about Sasquatch, and it's just been ongoing ever since. So.
Oh, it really wasn't the other day. This actually occurred last year.
Oh, that's right. He did start that up last year.
Yeah, when Scott came down to visit, we were watching some like Bigfoot expedition, something like that was on TV. So we thought, whatever, we'll try it, And I think that was the one that there was somebody filming right down here, pretty close to where we live in Oklahoma, just a little bit south of us, I believe. And yeah, I think it's called. Is that the right one, Scott? You can remind me over in chat if I'm wrong. But anyway. We were just joking with each other and saying, yeah, the evidence is stacking up.
Yeah.
The evidence is stacking up. Yeah.
Sasquatch is real. Have fun.
Well, Sasquatch is real in some people's minds.
Yeah.
But anyway, it's kind of fun to play.
I got a buddy that swears Sasquatch, all the sightings of Sasquatch is bipedal bears.
Oh, yeah.
You know what? That's a bear that walks on its back legs. And I mean, this guy was so passionate when he told me that. I was like, yeah, okay. Of course, being the redneck I am, as soon as I stopped talking to him, I had to go look up what a bipedal bear was.
There you go.
Okay, right.
Scott said it was in Arkansas, Keith, and
was it in Arkansas?
Yeah, and he put the evidence is mounting up, but
that's it.
Scotty
evidence is mounting up.
Scotty put Sasquatch is Bongo's granddad. Hello.
That's pretty good.
Well, I'm looking forward to the rendezvous.
Absolutely.
And anybody that's going to be in town Wednesday night, Chris has got reservations at Captain Jack's. John's, Captain John's.
What's your play?
I was trying to get me in there somehow.
Well, everybody's Jack, right? I mean, that's
okay. Jack, we're
Jack.
We're not going to be there till Thursday morning. That's when we're going to be there. So we're not going to be able to take advantage of that. I wish we could. Are we doing anything Thursday night?
Yeah. Yeah, it's
right off the top of my head. I can't tell you what it is.
It was something else. It was some other place they were talking about for Thursday.
Well, there's a speaker dinner on Friday.
Speaker dinner is Friday, and that's catered there at the facility.
Right.
That's at the facility. There's a small expense to that too. But I think y'all's idea of going live like your game day is awesome.
Thank you.
I think it ought to be good.
Jack.
Right now, it's grabbing things and throwing them against the wall and seeing what sticks, and so
yeah, pretty
much.
But
It's just we try to figure out, what was a better way or a more fun and engaging way to cover these events, and so that's kind of what. I don't know. I was telling Keith that I like the game day experience. I like watching college game. Everybody likes college game day, and the crowd's involved, people are involved. There's all the activity around it. and it's just kind of what we came up with. But
yeah, it's going to be a
I think
challenge.
it's great.
Listen,
my wife just texted, just don't go live in the restroom.
hey, I almost did that. Remember when we were doing that drive live all the way up to Ozarks?
Yeah.
Yep.
It was my time to go to the bathroom, and I swear to you, I turned the phone off. I put
Thank you, Ryan.
myself in timeout, right? And I go to the bathroom, and I'm looking down, and oh my gosh, I'm live. And I tried to turn it off right in the middle of it. And I'm thinking, did Ryan reach over there and turn that darn thing on while I wasn't looking? You know, because we're all going through Restream to make this thing happen. So he's in charge of the controls, and I'm in charge of the controls. But yeah, I was standing there in the bathroom.
Well,
notice that. I just hope, you know.
I went live from my groom's room over the loudspeaker throughout the whole church, and the preacher, which was my wife's grandpa, was over spitting loogies in the toilet and peeing, and you could hear that through the whole church. But there was no video attached.
No.
My dad made an audio. My dad made an audio cassette recording of it, and I was listening to that thing going down I-35. We was going to Lake Murray for our honeymoon, and I almost run off in the ditch when I started hearing that. Had no idea.
Hey, Troy Sutton, good to see you in, buddy.
Hey, Troy.
And you're pretty awesome. Blessed yourself. Scotty says, I hope the speakers are medium to well done, for speakers taste nasty raw. Yeah, we're talking about the speakers dinner.
Oh, right.
Yeah. And
Troy. Yeah. Scotty. You're reaching, Scotty.
You're telling you. Scott said our niece Rachel suggests a Thanksgiving family edition show for our Thanksgiving gathering. And
there you go.
Farm2Table Thanksgiving special.
So we need Rose and
Gail. I'm going to
Gail.
be in Alaska for Thanksgiving.
Look at you. You're brave.
We don't have phones up there, Jack.
You're gonna brave Alaska in November.
We're gonna brave Alaska. We was there in December the last time. We was there for Christmas last year, so we're gonna do Thanksgiving up there this year.
Okay.
Well, and he got more snow in Oklahoma than he did in Alaska. So.
That was funny, right? I know they were up there. And
last year
hot.
We did.
That's right.
Sure did.
But anyway, yeah. So yeah, sis and Scott, we'll have to see what we can do. Getting Rose on the screen, getting Rose on the camera might be a tall order. Our sister that's just older than me, she don't like her picture taken. She don't want nothing to do with the camera, none of that. So yeah. But, which
how
is
many of you-ins are they?
Oh my gosh. If we're all together that we know about.
Yeah.
Well, there's technically 8. 2 of them we didn't have any relationship with. They were my dad's son and daughter from his first marriage, and only met them a couple of times. And then there's me and our sister Rosanna. There's Keith and Tanya, and then there's Scott and Gail. Now Scott and Gail are they have the same. Keith and Scott and all them have the same dad. We're all this half step, all this, I don't even want to step half and mix and not really. We just all call each other brother and sister and family. We just adopted each other in, and here we are.
Gotcha. Gotcha. At one time, there was 16 of us.
Whew, there you go. But Scotty said, "I'm so." Rachel. Anyway, Scotty said, "What do you say?" He said, I'm old, so my jokes get corny." Hello. Thank you, Joy. Hit the thumbs up. Thank you, Joy. But Rachel says leave it to her. Anyway, yeah. Okay. Anyway, okay. How many? We really don't yet. Yeah, we really don't.
And listen, and I'm not gonna dig very deep into this, but I got to be careful what I say. Okay,
be real careful.
The rumor is that there's another boy out there on my dad's side.
Yeah.
To say that my dad got around is an understatement.
Yeah.
Right. So much so that my aunt made a song, said that it was her turn to get married, but Bobby took it again because that's what they took it. And as far as I know, and this feels like a little bit of dirt, and But it is what it is, you know. As far as we know, my dad was married 9 times. You guys
Wow.
can 9. You know what I
Good
mean?
gravy.
I'm like, how in the world did you do it, man? How did you do that?
Wow.
Yeah.
But so when we say we
One's
don't
been too
really
much of a
know,
challenge for me.
No kidding.
yeah,
I
exactly.
don't see anybody could do it.
Right.
But
Yeah.
anyway, yeah,
So
we kind of joke around. We've got a woman that we call Mama Joyce.
yeah,
And that was Bob's second wife, who was married to Bob after my mom. And we always say they got divorced, and we took Joyce and her mom and brought the in. So that became part of the family too. So we've definitely got Uh,
Sometimes
Hey,
the
Shane.
outlaws are better than the in-laws.
that's it. Hey, man, Farmall, I know I wrote your name down
Shane.
somewhere. Shane, that's right. Good to
Shane,
see y'all. And yeah, the you can't spell out the 2. It's the number 2.
it's the number 2. Right.
But yeah, glad you found us. And Delighted Acres. Yeah, wow is the appropriate response. That's
Yeah, I know.
uh, oh, Scott, our brother, he might have been a secret Mormon.
Oh gosh.
The closet Mormon.
That's funny.
But anyway, we've learned to laugh. We've had to learn to laugh about it a little bit.
Oh yeah.
But,
But let me tell you something. Let me tell you guys something. Like the time that we actually found each other, okay?
oh
Because
yeah,
we grew up not really knowing Scott or Gail.
yeah,
But it was one of those things that now the first time that I met Scott was unfortunately at my dad's pretty close to his deathbed. He died of cancer. But as soon as we met, we weren't together 5 minutes, and I knew that was my brother. There was no denying it. The not just the it's not the similarity portion of it, but just how we act
The
was.
mannerisms.
Yeah, it was like we were so in sync with all of that stuff. And so,
yeah.
and,
Oh,
and when you see my sister Gail and my sister Tanya,
oh,
those two look so much alike.
yep.
Different moms look so much alike
Yeah, it's
that
crazy.
there's no denying that whatsoever.
And it was funny. We the first time I think all 6 of us got together. The first time me and our other sister met them, and we were all in the same place. I think was Rachel's wedding, but I think was the wedding. And oh my gosh, instantaneously knew we were going to be in trouble if we hung around each other too much. Um,
Serial monogamy.
well, okay. I don't try to keep track, honestly. But yeah, that was one of those things where we knew we were going to be in trouble, and with our
That's
personality,
funny.
that is funny. Ain't it?
That's my sister Tanya.
Yeah, yeah. But yeah, the 6 of us in the same room is just, oh my gosh, it's a hoot. But yeah, and sarcasm is the native language, so it just kind of, you know.
Yeah.
Mercy.
But I tell you what, like I said, regardless of what my dad did, I have the most solid set of siblings.
Oh yeah, rock on.
I could not be more proud of them.
Yep. And so yeah, I'll say thanks as the baby of that group, but anyway. Yeah,
Mine, maybe, I don't know.
I'm still working on it. I don't know. It's
Well, I only know a couple of you, and I can vouch for that.
yeah. There you go. Well, I'll tell you, the others are right there in the batch, and yeah, Scott is he's the one that got all the height. He stole the height in the family, so he's head and shoulders taller than us. But
Right. His sons are even taller than that.
oh, I know it. Yeah, you're talking about Sasquatch. I think you're.
Tell me, and maybe this is where the Sasquatch link comes in. I don't know, but but Scott, tell me who's your tallest son and how tall he is. Those boys are giants.
Oh yeah, dude. Oh yeah, yeah, huge. But yeah.
And if you guys have met
Guys,
my wife, she's not very tall. and she took a picture.
Hey, Greg and Donna, glad to see y'all in.
And she looks like a midget up next to them.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's hilarious.
I'm gonna bail out before I hit this bad spot up here. It's gonna dump me, and then when I'm gonna be home, get some
Jack, I'm glad you jumped
done.
in,
So.
and yeah, glad you jumped in with us for a while, and we'll see you. We'll see you Thursday for sure.
So, all right, Robbie.
I'll see you Wednesday. That's right.
Y'all be good.
Awesome.
Okay.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Yeah.
Bye, Jack.
Okay, Scott chimed in 6'4" to 6'9".
6'4" and 6'9".
Oh, that's the height range between the boys.
Okay,
6'4" to 6'9".
that's the shortest one is 6'4".
Yeah, Levi's the tallest. Yeah. Okay, but
I don't know if you know or not, but Jack and we're staying in the same Airbnb.
Oh, okay. Y'all got
sharing one.
We do.
That's cool. Yeah, we have.
Yeah, we're still working on our
secret. We don't have a place to stay yet.
We ain't got a place to stay yet.
It's getting close, guys.
Yeah, I know. Well, we're trying to kind of hold out and see for sure how many numbers we're, because it's either 3 or 4, and that makes a big impact on what
the
we try
room.
to find.
Yeah.
So I don't know, but anyway, and anyway, I don't know if you heard me, Greg, Donna. Glad to see you all guys in there, and
yeah. Oh,
come on into the family reunion here.
And Levi's the tallest.
Yeah. But it's a rare treat. But yeah, so Robbie, you're kind of making you're being the volunteer. Kind of you get a little different experience, I think, maybe than some of the rest of us do. But
heck, I love volunteering. It's just I like being behind the scenes and doing things and helping out.
Right. So
it's just to me that's the most fun.
Right. We may drop out one season and just become a volunteer. What do you think, bro?
I don't know. I mean, we've talked about it. We've kicked it about, being volunteers.
There's something, there's something about being a volunteer that has its own unique reward. And so, I mean, I've never done that with like the rendezvous or any of that kind of stuff. But I'm even jealous that I can't go see a speaker.
Right.
Yeah,
that's the hard part, getting to sit down. I mean, that's we went to Rogue Food last fall, and that was the first time we got to just sit down and just be at the table and enjoy hearing the speakers. And it was so that was kind of.
I'll say that at Okie for the last 2 years, the only speakers I've really got to listen to was the ones who I was working the stage. That was my job, was that stage, and so I got to watch them. That was pretty much the only ones I really get to watch.
Right. Well, I can see
because I have my shift, but I stay doing stuff the whole rest of the day.
Right. But anyway, so yeah, that's
that link up there for is Shane, right?
Yeah, Shane. Yeah,
right. Because he was asking Duncan Family Farms if they have a live.
They have a live.
Yeah, they do a live, but I don't know that they have a regular live.
Yeah, I don't know if they got a schedule on it.
But maybe Greg or Donna will chime in over there.
Yeah. But anyway, just got out of church here in Stillwell and driving home. Okay. But, well, good luck holding signal through there. I know what you got to drive through. So.
All right. So I kind of want to swerve this into something that, so when I jumped on with you earlier this afternoon, Robbie, I was watching the memorial of Charlie Kirk, and Erica Kirk forgave that guy in front of everybody. That hit me so hard I could not hold it in. I'm just telling you.
Yeah.
It was an amazing. It kind of was amazing. Everybody was good. Okay. But Erica Kirk, and I don't know if you guys have seen her eyes, but there is no hiding what she feels behind those eyes.
Yeah.
If you guys didn't get to see it. And I mean, she's got some pure grit, determination. Of course, you can see that she's broken up.
Right.
I mean, what can you expect, right? But and you know that they named her the
CEO and
CEO of Turning
Turning
Point.
Point. Yeah. So
Yeah, USA. So yeah, I just kind of wanted to mention that because I had just gotten on there. I was just barely getting my eyes dry, and then find out that I got to go live in an hour, and I'm thinking, girl, you know, so I'm
yeah.
like, get all that out of there.
Yeah. Yeah. It's, that whole situation has, I mean, affected so many people. And, it's, I mean, and that's, and I'll tell this to anybody, that's politics aside.
Yeah,
That was a Christian man who stood for the faith, and that was a husband and a father, somebody's son, and a sad day in our country when
It's a
that's the
human being, period.
human being, and so yeah, it's and I don't know it that when it's like we talked about it on the show the other day, and I talked about the others. It's like I wasn't alive in 1968 to know what it was like when Martin Luther King Jr. and Robert F. Kennedy were killed, but I can only imagine that there was this same kind of feeling, But anyway, I don't want to go too far off the deep
right.
end.
I didn't want to take us into like a dark place or anything like
Right.
that.
But it
Just
is something
I,
that,
I felt like we
I,
needed
I
to.
do have to. I
go
do have
ahead.
to say this though, that there's one big thing that I've heard several people say, and it's true. Did you see any rioting? Did you see any
No.
craziness?
Uh-uh.
No.
No.
You
Mm-mm.
saw vigils. You saw people coming together. That's what you
Yep.
saw.
Yeah.
That's it.
And that's a
There's the
stark
difference.
difference. That's a stark difference. And,
And
um, you know,
to end that with the wife forgiving the
yeah.
shooter.
Yeah. That's,
That's
you know,
insane.
Yep.
yeah. Well, me and we've talked about before that true forgiveness like that is only through Christ, only through His
Yeah,
strength, and
that's it.
I don't think we as
It's very
humans have.
hard.
I don't think we as humans have that capacity on our own.
Not on our own.
But and it's
Yeah.
so yeah, it's taken over the news. But hey, uh, you know, it's something that I think it's. I don't think there's anybody in this country, and maybe even a large portion of the world, but definitely in this country, that wasn't affected by that in some way, negatively, whatever, that touched corners that normally don't get touched, and uh,
Yep.
yeah, I like that. John, I like that. That is being Christ-like, not living as the
That's
world with
right.
hatred and vengeance.
Amen.
That's right. And like I said, I don't, whether you agreed with Charlie and his politics, the political side, or whatever, that's yours to. I don't care. You know, he. I sat there, and it's like I sat there for me of somebody. This young man was 31 years old, and about to be 32, and as a guy at 53, to sit there and say you looked up to this person or you admired and respected this person for their how well read he was, how informed he was, his memory recall, and just how bold he was. But he was always respectful, no matter who was on the other
Yes.
side of that. And I watched watched a lot of stuff, but there's a guy Tyrus who's on one of the TV news shows and former wrestler, whatever. I don't always agree with the guy. He kind of a different cat, but anyway, I don't watch him much. But he came out, and I won't repeat the language, but he said, he said that guy he would give a microphone to any bleep that came up and wanted to talk. He goes, and we won't even give a microphone to our audience. you know, uh, you know. So there was something to that, that was like, he was so willing
Well,
to engage.
I've seen so many clips that people showed where he
Yeah,
would tell the folks around him, whoever steps up to that mic, be respectful, let them talk.
yeah,
Don't heckle them. Don't, just be respectful.
yeah.
Yeah.
And I mean, so I don't know. That's I oh, by the way, Renee, Tanya, if you're listening,
Link
Greg Duncan says hi. So
there.
uh, anyway, she'll know who that is. We all grew up there in the same town, so we'll know.
Uh,
But anyway, but there was so much of that, and that that willingness to dialogue with anybody, and I think that's been lost, and he was able to show that. So for me, that was just the ultimate thing, and that's part of where I feel like I'd like to be better at, is being willing to listen to the other side with open ears.
It's hard,
and I've always, it was a movie, it was a line out of a movie, it was a liberal movie, whatever, doesn't matter, but it was a movie quote, but it was like, you talk about free speech, defend someone's right to stand on a corner and scream at the top of their lungs the very thing you would spend the rest of your life fighting against. That's free speech, and it's just like, hey, Red Dirt, glad you're still there listening. I know y'all guys, speaking of that, they are going live in 10 minutes behind us. Red Dirt
Rooster Road. Grab a link to theirs so that.
Okay, he's going to grab that link and put it down in the chat so that people want to go over there. You can follow them over to Monty and Michelle on Red Dirt Rooster Road. They'll wrap out the Sunday, the Homestead Sunday. Robbie, I'm gonna ask you to help me remember who all's in on this thing. I know we have Rebecca Touched by Yarn. She comes in at 2.
Yeah.
Okay, and then you got Simple Acres is at 3.
Right.
Hippie Callier is at 4. The Wild Hook, not you.
Nope.
Money Pit Homestead is at 4.
At 5.
At 5. Okay, at 5. Yeah, sorry, 5. You're at 6 on the Wild Huckleberry. And then Jack Dyer Family Farm, him and Dina are normally here at 7. And then Red Dirt Rooster Road is at 8 to wrap up.
You hit it.
All right. Whew. I didn't know how it was going to work. It's usually the early ones that I don't ever get to see that I have a hard time remembering. But
yeah.
But
now my Sundays, I mean, just like today, we were moving stuff out of my in-laws' old house, and I had my phone right there listening.
But,
I try to listen all I can.
Right. But well, and that's it.
I missed yesterday.
Yeah. And hey, no worries. You're there plenty of other times. We can forgive you once. I mean, no, it was yesterday it was a good show, but it was also one of those ones that, I mean, anytime we're bringing Dwayne on, it's almost like this whole encapsulated show unto itself of just, he's such a good conversationalist, and he's so smart. And man, a very wise man. And I don't know, I think you've met him, but you've not really got a chance to maybe talk with him. But he's your goat guy. So, and he talked a little bit about that on the show yesterday too. It was about the goats and where to start and that kind of thing. But so him and Pat Cotton with Bending Tree Ranch, they'll both be at Rendezvous. And we have the Goat Education Center going, and they're going to be speaking, and they've got some pretty high-tech stuff set up to where people can see what they're doing, even if the crowd's a little thick or whatever. So they've, but both people there, Pat and Dwayne, are experts, people to reach into in the goat world for sure. And of course, herbal medicine and stuff as well with Dwayne. So he also does that.
We are trying to branch into the text masters. So
well, he's that's the 2 people you need to talk to.
We'll be talking to him.
And Pat doesn't, like I said, Pat doesn't live that far from you. I think she's up around Conway, Little Rock area, somewhere up there.
That's not too far.
No, so she's pretty close, and like I said, so you'll be able to get linked right into who you need to talk to for that, no doubt about it.
I love that.
Yeah, so that's going to be a great part of it, and I mean, I'm not even going to try to go over the list of everybody at Rendezvous. It is, I mean, Leon Sloan, Gardening with Leon, Monty Shrunk, the Suburban Sodbuster, going to be talking about bees and such. Of course, we were just talking about Dwayne Hall with Red Feather Farms and different things with, and then Bob Ryder with Olive Branch Aquaponics is going to be there. Jack Dyer from Dyer Family Farm is going to be there.
Now, that's one presentation I want to see is his chicken processing.
Yes.
You want to be a part of that.
It's a good one. You get your hands in there on that one.
I was part of that last year.
Yeah,
I can do that.
And let's see who. Let's see. I think
Longhorn.
Colin and Amanda Hardcastle with HLC Longhorns.
Restoration Farm.
Stuart and Ashley is going to be there. of course, myself, Keith will be there. Brian DeShazo with Okie Farm and Feed. We're going to be co-speaking together about legislation and such as that, as far as food freedom legislation. Man, I know the Farm2Table Show, of course, will be there. All day live, and we wish you could be there too, man. We wish you could be there too.
I'd love to see you there, John.
For those who can't be there, just remember, Farm2Table Show is going to be live covering the Oklahoma Homestead Rendezvous from
open to close.
A bit before 9, but at least 9 a.m. till 6 p.m. Friday and Saturday.
Yeah, so it's going to be a wall-to-wall coverage.
So no 7 a.m. show on Saturday. Right?
Well, we haven't decided on the Saturday. We may do the 7 a.m. Saturday show from there. We kind of, it's kind of the norm. We'd almost be wrong not to. Although somebody might have to send us a text and say, "Hey, you're going live."
So all of our friends who have channels out there, what we want to do is to promote this lifestyle. And so, you guys, if you can, share the link on your Facebook or your YouTube, put it in your community page, whatever it is, because the more people who are exposed to it, the more people we think that might be interested in getting involved with this community and the lifestyle.
Right. And one of the new, we had, me and Keith have talked about this. We got an update, and Robbie, you may have got the same notification. YouTube is making some changes. And one of those is being allowed. People can basically, if they see you and they're on their channel, they can tag on, and your stuff will air on their channel, and they can talk about it or whatever as it's going. Yeah, it's a weird. I don't know all the details.
So check this out. Anybody who decides to do that gets to share in all of the watch time hours.
Yeah, that's the thing.
So, like,
everybody shares watch time.
For example, Robbie, if we agreed that we're going to be sharing each other's all the way through Homestead Sunday,
right?
Then we would be able to get credit for the watch time hours. Now, the one who gets paid for it is the one who initiated it, but everybody gets credited for the watch time hours that is shown.
Wow.
Collective. Yeah.
Yeah.
Collective. That's kind of cool.
If I understood that correctly.
Right. If we read it correctly, like I said, that's some of the new stuff that they're releasing this year. There's a lot of cool stuff. The other thing is with the new stuff is whether it's horizontal or vertical, you'll be able to watch it either way.
Oh, there's that too.
Yeah.
Horizontal and vertical simultaneously on YouTube.
On YouTube. Not Restream, but on YouTube.
Yeah.
But,
how it works with Restream.
Yeah, Restream's a whole other crazy thing. But yes, thank you, Red Dirt. Hit the like, give us the thumbs up. But yeah, it's there's some interesting new changes coming down the pipe with YouTube that we were reading about the other day. But I definitely love the one where we can tag up on each other's, stuff, and like you said, the one who initiates gets the payday for it. That's their channel, but everybody can share in the watch hours, and
watch hours are a thing. Right.
Yeah, especially within a community like ours where we're in a community like ours where we're all trying to help each other anyway, and so but
well,
so
that's
that. Robbie, we're getting ready. We got about a minute and a half. Anything? I know you're leaving out early part of the week.
Wednesday morning.
Okay, Wednesday morning.
Yeah. Wednesday morning.
Okay, good deal. Troy Sutton, I love this community. All y'all have done so much for my life, physically, mentally, and spiritually.
Thank you.
That is awesome. Thank you, Troy. And
hey, I'm going to tell you, over the last few months, there's been a lot of people who have joined our little community here, and every one of them that just keeps saying the same thing. This is a great community. I love this. Thanks for letting for making me feel so welcomed and all that.
Right. And and that's a big thing. One, everybody is welcome. And, as long as you're respectful, no coming in with so crazy. But but we do appreciate that. And we appreciate, Jack, calling and, giving us, asking us to fill in and giving us something, a little bit of time on here tonight, and all the others that have done it as well. in the past. So, thanks for everybody that tuned in tonight, come in and got in the chat and hung out. Especially got to say thanks to our family for jumping in. That's was kind of cool. But anyway, and so here in about 15 seconds, we're going to click off of this thing, and you're going to head on over to Red Dirt Rooster Road. That is the link right there in the bottom of the chat, and you can go over there to Red Dirt Rooster Road and say hi to Monty and Michelle. Anyway, and so prepare for the unexpected and
keep it local.
Local.
All right. We'll see you all guys over. Huh?
Tell Hank.
Well,
Hank.
we got to send Hank. We'll see y'all guys. Take it away, Hank.
Bye.
No humans were harmed in the production of this podcast.